Hey guys, welcome back to another Griffenix Nibbler.
And we hope you're having an amazing day today.
We really do. And this time we are back with r/DIWHY.
Just why?
Like this picture here. Get shower hooks.
I mean, yeah, it probably would be cheaper to get shower hooks than getting that many goddamn like coat hangers.
No, they already had the coat hangers. The clothes were all just chucked on the floor.
Wait, to be fair, that's not even a proper
shower curtain.
Shower curtain, is it? It's one of the ones you wouldn't you put like your shoes in them or something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't actually see the problem with this one as much.
What you mean, aside from the massive gaping holes, you get out the hot tub, you slide straight into the pool.
Oh yeah. No, I understand it's a
bit
bit more
down the steps. I
understand it's a bit more stupid to have. Oh, I have a big swimming pool, and then a few steps there's a hot tub. Or jacuzzi, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the floor does need a bit of work, but I don't think that's the thing that you need to really be focused on this. Honestly, I think I should have actually grabbed more than one photo than this one, so we could have actually had a bit more understanding.
Yeah, I think a bit more context would be better.
Yeah.
Custom baby bottles, $25.
You know what? I have to sort of give it them. It is a DIY, but it's a pretty cool DIY.
Yeah, but you're not exactly going to take your baby out shopping or anything and give him a bottle of bloody Corona, are ya?
I mean, no, you're probably not. But, you know the saying, like, just because you can doesn't mean you should. I agree with it on that concept for this one, but I do think that's a pretty cool and funny design. Like, if the bottles are no longer needed, that might be pretty cool to do as like, oh, this is what my baby's bottles were, and then just have him as this. That would be quite hilarious to have. But
see, I think if it looked like a teat, but it came out like free flow, these kind of things would be funny to have at like a baby shower.
Yeah, that would be quite hilarious.
But not for an actual baby.
To be fair, and it's probably going to make me sound like a bad parent, I don't drink, but I probably would get one of these, just because how
amusing it would be
to see other people's reaction to it.
But you wouldn't solely get these for your baby's bottles.
No, I would have normal ones as well, but
you'd just get like one, just for the shits and giggles.
Yeah, for the shits and giggles, but like, I would honestly buy one of these and just to see other people's reactions, because it would be absolutely hilarious.
You want a furry vape?
I don't understand. I am not a big advocate for vaping. We smoke. Yeah. Every now and then we have a bit of a vape. We don't go over the top with these sort of vapes. If you're going to use one, just use one of the smaller ones, or use ones that you can adjust the strength on. You do not need to spend ridiculous amounts to be able to make a cloud with your mouth.
And I guarantee that this vape costs upwards of 50 quid.
No, more.
That's why I said upwards of.
Yeah, but most of the time, you know, the actual tank part.
Yeah.
They're like £100 to 150 quid just on that itself.
Just stupid. Why spend that much?
Not including batteries that you need to put in there. Sometimes you need to get rechargeable, disposable ones into them. Then the excess casing, because that's made of metal as well. So you're looking at like at least 300 to 400 on that.
And then the prices of all the bloody liquids that you're gonna use in it.
Yeah, no, that is just sheer stupidity.
And why would you want it furry?
I don't know. I really don't. Okay, this is just me. I can sort of get behind this idea if you've got animals or
young children. Because the door has been sealed off at the top properly, so you're not going to catch your fingers all, because it's all just sliced.
Yeah.
And the banister and stuff is obviously already there. So I can get behind having the half a door if there's like a catch on the other side.
Yeah.
Instead of a stair gate.
I'd say I can get behind this idea, but once your animals are properly grown up properly, or the kids are grown up, it looks a little wrong.
Yeah, it looks stupid, but I can understand it to a point.
To be fair though, again, I probably would have something like that, because then I could hide behind it.
You know the kids would see you.
I know the kids would see me, but like it would be good for like the 2 minutes I can get some peace.
You want to use the plug? Well, the socket.
See, now this is just somebody's stupidity where they've put the plug through the wall, but didn't plan on how far they might need to go. This is just no. It's either that or there's something behind the wall
that needs electric, and there's no socket in that room.
Yeah, so like in America, where they would have like
not laundry room, but
the washing machine.
Yeah.
In like one room, and they'll trail it. They're like that would make a bit more sense to that. But again, plug it in that room, so you don't need to literally drill a hole into the own goddamn wall to put a goddamn plug through.
Or if they've got like the washing machine or whatever in the bathroom.
Yeah, but still. I mean, yeah, I know you don't really get plugs in the bathroom because, you know, health and safety and all that jazz.
Yeah, because electrocution, not pretty.
Yeah. But, like, it's...
But free spiky hair.
Well, for the 2 seconds you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Is that teeth?
Yep.
What's this added in the description? I
have brooches, rings, necklaces, bracelets. Message me your favourite colour and I'll show you what I have. If you're interested, each piece is $10.
Oh, that's way too much to pay for something like that. I cannot stand seeing teeth in certain things. Like
teeth should be in people's mouths.
Like when you see people doing the designs like teddies with teeth in their mouth and everything, it looks so wrong and it really, really gets under my skin. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Apart from in people's mouths, the only places that it's acceptable to have teeth is if they're fake, for example, in a dentist. Or in like a dentist training school.
What was that one dentist that had a Winnie the Pooh?
Oh God, no.
Actually, they put human teeth into it.
Yeah, they put teeth that they'd pulled out and made a set and put it in a Winnie the Pooh teddy bear.
Yeah, that's just...
They murdered Winnie.
All levels are wrong. It really gets under my skin for these ones.
Who wants to go to bed? At least you got a shelf. The curtain.
Yeah, you got a shelf, curtain. If you roll over in your sleep, it's sudden death.
Well, not really, because I think that's the electric box outside. I don't think you can actually fall out. But yeah, I don't think that base is safe.
Yeah, but you think about it. Look how big that mattress is and look how thick the quilt is. Once that's over you could easily roll underneath that shelf.
Yeah.
And that would be sudden death or a very sudden trip to the hospital in the morning. Why?
I wasn't painting.
Yeah, this looks like you've been painting.
I wasn't painting. Even I can do better than that.
Yeah, there is one rule in this house.
I'm not allowed to paint.
Nibbler is not allowed to paint. When we decorated last time, when I decorated last time, my mum had to come in, and me and my mum were doing painting, and we were doing wallpapering and everything like that. You know, a job you'd have a few people to do.
I'm so sorry. I was busy, you know, labouring your child.
No, I know you was labouring our child and everything like that, and I'm not gonna thing it. But even if you weren't, you would have still been kicked out of the house. I have seen your painting, and
it's not quite this bad.
It's not quite
bad.
It's not quite this bad, but I've seen you mow a lawn as well. And when you done R1, I literally had to stop her, take the lawnmower off her, and then redo everything that she did.
Yeah, because he measures the fucking level of the grass.
I don't measure the level of the grass. But when it's literally like, oh, okay, I can follow the outline of where you've gone.
Yeah, I was going to go over it again after.
There was like a massive tuft of grass just in the middle.
Right, next picture.
You know, I can maybe sort of get behind this, but with my fast, I'd probably break the wood.
But you can go skiing at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I could go skiing at the same time. I could also break my neck at the same time. I could also try and have a nap at the same time. How about we make the feet curved and we can turn it into a goddamn rocking chair? That seems like a better idea, this.
Oh my god, no.
Why? Just why?
Okay. No. I have a history of ripping dolls' heads off. I will admit this. Especially if they are Barbie. I cannot stand Barbie. But not to put goddamn straws through.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole straw thing, but like, this does seem something in the MO of you. With, oh, we're gonna rip the head off a Barbie and then use it for something else.
No, I just ripped the heads off and chuck the heads in the bin. Do you want a table?
You know, God, I feel really bad for saying this. I can sort of get behind a lot of this stuff because I love this vintage stuff.
See, I could get behind it if it was like coated in resin.
Oh yeah.
But the fact that one drink spill is going to ruin that many VHS tapes.
The VHS tapes are probably already ruined anyway, because you probably have to tape, glue, nails, and stuff like that just to keep them in place.
Yeah, but it's going to ruin the labels and everything on them.
Yeah, but no, I would say what I would do with this. Yeah, I would get a shell part for the outer part. Yeah, get a piece of glass the length of it, and then put resin over it, so that way then it stays perfectly protected. And I mean, I could get behind this. I love vintage shit. I really do.
I noticed.
I know, that's why.
You had your way the house. I'm full of it.
That's why I love Nibbler.
Fuck you! I'm younger than you.
I know, but you're still vintage.
That make you ancient?
Yes.
Grassy shower, anyone?
I can't get behind. Why would you put a carpet or whatever, or astroturf or goddamn whatever in a goddamn shower?
Especially to the point where it's covering the drain.
No, I think the drain's on the opposite side, because if you look, there's like a section
slightly
with just tile. No, there's a section with just a tile behind the glass. You see it? I think that's where the drain is there. But either way, it's still going to be soaking wet, and it's... Oh, God. Who likes wet grass on their freaking feet? And again...
AstroTurf car?
And again... Why would you do this to a perfectly good car?
This is a prime example of just because you can doesn't mean you should. And someone had way too much spare time on their hands.
They had way too much spare time and way too much money, because imagine how much it will cost. The most annoying part about it is it's not all the same shade of goddamn green.
Oh. Yeah, it would have been better if they'd have just got like one giant roll of it and just cut the window shapes out.
I mean, I can sort of get behind it if it was the same. Well, no, I couldn't get behind it anyway, because it's the same idea. But if we're going to do something like this, Cheer Pet.
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
But not AstroTurf.
Not AstroTurf, that's just absolutely stupidity at its finest.
Monopoly, anyone?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, but then you'd have to get a whole other set of Monopoly to get the right money back. Be able to play it.
No, yeah, you'd have to get another one to get the money back and the pieces and stuff like that. But could you imagine that where if you had all the parts, or you made like a drawer underneath it where you could put that in, you just pull out a desk, oh, the Monopoly's already ready to go.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
And you could just put like small drawers each side, so if you're in the middle of a game and it gets stupidly late, everyone can just put their stuff in the drawer and you can come back to it tomorrow night.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And I would get behind that, and I would gladly buy it, I would. I mean,
it's only £8.
I mean, we've got a ton of Monopoly pieces anyway.
Yeah.
So we could easily do this.
This is only £8.
Yeah.
Bloody bargain.
Seems like a goddamn bargain. I hope, though, that the top part is resin as well.
Yeah. Well, I don't think so, because the money started peeling.
Yeah, the money started peeling.
And that money's not flat.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, if he was casting resin and stuff like that, it would look probably a hell of a lot better. Okay, this is maybe something that I would maybe do if I had the money.
What, turn an Airbnb into a goddamn sandpit?
No. Just made this addition to my Airbnb. I hope my bank account is big enough to hold all of the revenue I will get from this booking. Okay, no, I can understand it's stupid. But if I had the space in and we had the money, yeah, your own personal place with your own sand and stuff like that. Can you imagine the girls going in there and building sandcastles? And then all we have to do, all me and you would have to do, they do sandcastles and we can sit in the hot tub.
I'm not walking across all that sand to get in the hot tub.
That seems brilliant to me. But okay, how about this then? You put the hot tub into the corner and you make a path.
The sand would get knocked onto the path. It's sand, it's gonna get everywhere.
I know sand's gonna get everywhere, but you made a path, yeah? A heightened path so that it's not more like it's gonna go on there. Yeah, some of it still probably is, but not all of it. That would be pretty cool.
I don't know, it's the sand. The idea of
yes, you hate
walking
sand.
through a building and walking on sand and
yes,
it's
you
just
hate
wrong.
You hate sand. You hate sand anyway when it's outside.
Yeah, but it would be even worse inside.
Well, not really. I mean, yeah, sand gets bloody everywhere, but I don't know, I would enjoy it, and I think the girls would love it as well.
Okay, we'll do that. You can go in there, take the girls, and I'll go and do something else.
That's fine. I'll put the hot tub on so it's nice and warm. Oh, shit.
This was you.
This? What do you mean it was me?
You found this.
Oh, yeah, of course I found it.
Only you would find something labelled Grinch pubes.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Can you blame him if you've ripped his goddamn pubes out?
Okay, that is...
I'm not walking up them stairs. Or
That
down them.
is a surefire way to break your neck.
That is just asking for trouble. Anyone uses that staircase, phone your ambulance beforehand. Say, I'm about to fall down a flight of stairs. Do you want your cuddly chair?
Oh no, just no.
But it's cuddly. It's gonna cuddle you when you sit on it.
What the hell are you on about cuddling? You couldn't even bloody sit on it.
I could if I had jeans on and a jacket.
I put bottle jeans. But no, like, Nibbler hates fuzzy stuff. And she's saying she would like be nice and cuddly and stuff like that. You'd sit on it for like less than a second, jump up in the air, and then want to throw the chair up against the wall.
I like the pink M&M.
Yeah, cool. I also like the pink Care Bear, but I don't know.
You want to go visit the death pantry?
Why? More of a death pantry, but since it hovers over the stairs, I feel like... What? Why? Just why would you do this?
Why is there shelves there?
On all levels, why the hell does this even exist? Like...
Babe, can you go to the pantry and get me some Pop-Tarts?
I say it's a get fucked. In no way in hell am I going to be getting up on that. It's not even that. Okay, getting up on it, okay. I do not want to be the person to have to get off of that and then onto stairs.
And they're concrete stairs too.
Yeah, it's so much more fun. No, this is just stupidity at its best.
Well, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it properly. You might as well have concrete stairs underneath you.
Goddamn natural selection at its finest, this is. If you have a house like this, all good for you. Hope you live a long and happy 20 years. Seriously.
Is that 20 because the first, like, 16 someone goes to the pantry for you?
No, because it's the first 19 years afterwards you're in a freaking coma.
Pretty sure a 1-year-old ain't gone up there.
I said I hope you're happy living in this house because you're going to have like 20 years. So you obviously, you leave in the house, you're going to... Never mind. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Griff.
And I've been Nibbler.
We do 2 videos every single day, so come out daily for new videos and new content. And as always, we hope you amazing people have an amazing day today.
And we hope to see you guys in the next video.
And don't forget to have a great day. Bye-bye.
Don't use death pantries.